Be sure to comment below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. Aloha mai kako ukulele friends, and welcome back to my ongoing series, the He Mele Aloha ukulele series. If you're new to the channel, this is basically a series that I'm doing featuring songs out of this incredible book called the He Mele Aloha book. And if you're not familiar with the He Mele Aloha book, some people call it the Blue Book. Basically, it's a collection of Hawaiian songs that has the ukulele chords. The chords are over a lot of the words in the verses. But what this book fails to do is it fails to show you the melody of the songs. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you how these songs go, basically. And the first few videos have been a huge success. I've been reading all of your comments. Please be sure to comment below, right down below, and you know, I welcome all kinds of comments, whether they're positive or negative, but try to keep them positive. One thing I do want to get out of the way is I want to thank everyone for taking part in the contest that I had the last video, or actually 2 videos ago, where I had you guys subscribe and comment below for a chance to win this cool little pack. I call it the Ukulele Singers Pack, which is the set of PhD strings and kanile ukulele polishing cloth, and what I call my secret weapon when it comes to singing, getting me out of binds, this great product called Singer Saving Grace. I wanted to congratulate the winner for this contest, Bob Gould, and I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to you via YouTube, and I'll send that right out to you. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this week's lesson, Hawaiian classic called Makee ʻāilana. In the He Mele Aloha book, it's on page 165. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into this lesson. This is an interesting song. It was named after a place called Makee Island, or Makee ʻāilana. If you've ever been to the Honolulu Zoo, you've been to virtually where Makee ʻāilana used to be. So it used to be this place. It was surrounded by a stream of water that was going out to the ocean. So it's kind of like a little peninsula, and it was a place where you could cross this little tiny footbridge to get to. And what made this place kind of famous, I don't know about famous, but it made it popular, it was that young couples used to go there, and you can imagine what young couples would do on a secluded island. So that's basically what the song is about, and it was named after a gentleman by the name of Captain James Makee, he was a successful businessman in Hawaii. He had a lot of ventures. Also lived on the Ulupalakua Ranch for a long time. He had some partnerships with King Kalakaua. And so Captain James Makee was actually the first president of the Kapiʻolani Park Association. And this other bit of story was shared to me by Uncle Dennis Kamakahi. Captain James Makee used to have a residence that could kind of oversee what was happening on this secluded island. And the song basically talks about some of the adventures you used to see on this island. And the song was written by a great composer by the name of James ʻīʻī. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into this lesson. One of my favorites, Makee ʻāilana. We're gonna start with the chords. This one has very simple chords. We have G, okay, C. All right, and if you're first time with these videos, all the chords will be right here. Okay, G, C, and D7. And if you've been following this series in the He Mele Aloha book, the D7 is like this. But I prefer to play what I call the Hawaiian D7, which is also known as an F sharp diminished, which is a lot more open, and you can see it right there. And I'll show that fingering right here. A little bit different sound, a more open sound, more Hawaiian sound. And let's go ahead and get right into it. The strum's gonna be like the strums in the past couple of videos, which is down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. The first verse is Makee ʻāilana ke aloha la. And this first verse has both actually throughout the song, it has both an okina and it has a kahako. And okina is the little upside down apostrophe right before the vowel, and you just place a little bit more emphasis on that vowel. And a kahako, you're basically elongating the vowel, okay? So let's go. Makee ʻāilana ke aloha la, aina I ka ehu ehu o ke kai. Aina I ka ehu ehu o ke kai. Okay? And we're gonna go ahead and zoom through these verses because there's unlike the last couple of songs which had like 3 verses, this song has 5 verses. So to keep this video under or close to that 10-minute mark, we're gonna go ahead and do these verses just once each. Maybe do the ha'ina, which is the last verse, twice. Okay, we're gonna vamp in. The vamp is gonna be A7. Okay, that D7 and G. Okay, let's go. Vamp. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Okay, Makee. Makee ʻāilana ke aloha. Aina i ka ehu ehu o ke kai. Good job. Okay, let's do the next verse. We're gonna remember I said we're gonna zoom through these. Next verse is Elua ekolu no mako. Okay, Elua ekolu no mako I ka ʻāilana mahiehie. Okay, mahiehie. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next verse. Next verse is Kaleu o kawai ka ʻāaloha. I ka I mai he anu ka ua. Let's try that. And you're gonna notice there are the kahakos and the okinas, right? But sometimes in Hawaiian music, you're gonna have to use what's known as artistic expression. So in the case of this last word in this verse, kaua, the word doesn't quite fit over that chord change. So you're gonna have to kind of you're gonna have to use that artistic expression or creative expression to kind of elongate the word a little bit. So it's something that's used quite often in Hawaiian music, is just using your own artistic expression, making that word fit within the context of those chords. So you just have to kind of play around with it. Okay, we'll have another chance to go over that again when we play the song completely at the very end. Okay, let's try the next verse. Ina o you me mi nei. Ina o you me mi nei. Noho oe I ka noho pai pai. Noho oe I ka noho pai pai. Okay, let's try that. Last verse. We're already at the last verse. Last verse, and those of you who have been following this series, you know the last verse is ha'ina, and ha'ina is a very common section in Hawaiian music, in Hawaiian songs. And the last verse is, and it basically, ha'ina basically kind of neatly summarizes the entire song into one last verse. So last verse is ha'ina ia mai ana kapuana, ha'ina ia mai ana kapuana, Makee ʻāilana hu e ka mana'o. Makee ʻāilana Hu'e Kamana'o. And unlike the last songs where the second section of the ha'ina would include maybe the second section of the first verse, this one has an entirely new section, so you don't get off quite as easily on this song. It's a lot to remember, okay? So let's go ahead and do the ha'ina. Ha'ina, ha'ina. Now you guys made it to the very end. You know what that means? That means we're gonna go ahead and try the entire song straight through, no stopping, okay? Awesome job. Thank you guys once again for continuing with me on this series, the He Mele Aloha series. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. Also, click that notifications button so that you know when I upload these videos. Congratulations to Bob Gould for winning this particular contest, my first contest. And I do have a lot of exciting news. I have some exciting sponsorships to announce in the upcoming videos, exciting prizes as well. So be sure to stick around and follow me on this series. You can find out more information about me at www.stevenespaniola.com, and be sure to follow my Instagram so you can just keep current on stuff that's happening outside of YouTube. Big mahalo nui to you folks, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ahui ho.